Oke, welcome back. Kita habis di yang sebelumnya kita habis selesai menolong si Manhart ya, mendapatkan tempat buat untuk bikin turnamen di Kutembak. Cuma dia memang nextnya ada quest lagi. Cuma aku mau main-main dulu nih ke Bylany. Mau ke arah sini kok ada kayak Taylor di tengah hutan itu kayak mencurigakan apakah dia quest. Kalau di sini memang ada quest sih. Selamat malam minggu kak. Iya, selamat datang and happy watching pencari ilmu. Selamat malam minggu juga. Oke, kita lanjutin ya.
Hey you!
Ini quest sih. Itu ketinggalin dulu lah. Kayaknya menyusahkan. Aku pengen quest yang simple aja dulu, yang nggak terlalu banyak kerjaannya. Soalnya begitulah. Setelah quest yang kemarin, lockpick belum buka dia. Ini kan jam berapa? Udah malam. Sudah. Kita lanjutin dulu yuk. Ini ada chat. Nice. Hampir lupa. Kenapa kita nggak pakai pebble? Perbaikin dulu.
Go!
Lupa ditukar senjatanya, masih panahan gara-gara yang tadi. Oke, good. What? Benjol kepalanya Henry. Mana Pebble? Pebble! Itu ada sakit Pebble. Sabar Kak Pebble.
No, and that's that. We'll wait here.
Ada apa?
Hey, Goodman. Can you come here a moment? Please, help. Can you hear me?
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I need help. Please.
Yeah?
What's going on? Do you need help?
Thanks for stopping here. My husband Mikush hasn't returned from Bylany. Me and Vendula are awfully worried about him.
Okay. I need to know more. Should I find Mikush? What are you doing here in the forest?
Wait, I need to know a bit more. What's your name?
Svatava.
I'm Henry. And Vendula would be...
Our only daughter.
And your lost husband is... Mikush?
Aye. Since we've been living in this hut,
Hello
he's been
guys,
going to
welcome
work
in
to
and happy
bylany.
watching my
When
gameplay.
did you last see him?
He left a few days ago. He's never been away this long.
What job did he do in bylany?
He's a damned good tailor. But besides that, he does odd jobs around the village. He always brings whatever he earns here. Mostly food. The little we manage to grow here isn't enough.
Why don't you look for him yourself? Did Mikus have any Silahkan Mikus?
Why don't you look for him yourself? Bylany isn't that far.
I can't. I've injured my ankle. I can't walk that far.
What happened?
I twisted it when we were running away from the soldiers through the forest. It's better now, but it still hurts. It would take me half a day to limp to bylany.
So why don't you send your daughter?
By herself? Are you mad? She's young, inexperienced. Something might happen to her.
Ya sih, apalagi di zaman medieval kayak gini. Did Mikus have enemies?
Did your Mikush have any enemies, you know?
Aduh,
Enemies?
kayak urgent quest nih.
No. He's a nice man. He never hurt a soul. Maybe he's a bit too nice. He trusts everyone. I'm worried someone might have tricked him into something.
What do you mean?
He thinks people are good deep down. I don't think that. People can be right bastards. That's why I'm so worried about him.
I find Mikus. What are you doing here?
Why are you here? In the forest?
We had a big house in Messales.
Oh,
But then Sigismund's mercenaries decided to
Kayaknya dia
burn
kabur
the
ke
village to the
sini.
ground. Mikush, Vendula, and me all escaped at the last moment. The others
Survivor sama
weren't
soulless
so
mereka.
lucky. It was hell on earth. You can't imagine the terror.
I'm from Skalitz. I reckon I can.
You can. I don't know. In any case, we ended up here. At least we had some roof over our heads. But now, I don't even know
Bajunya
what'll
kayak baju
happen
noble
next.
woman dia. Kayaknya dia noble deh. Why did what did they
Why
do?
did the soldiers attack your village?
Why? Good Lord, such a question. They didn't ask us anything. The worst thing is, the village paid some mercenaries for protection. But they took off the moment they saw horses kicking up dust on the horizon. I'm glad old Svartosh, my father, didn't live to see it. His heart would have burst.
Do you want me to find him?
You do that for me?
Oh, I'll find him.
Yes. Don't worry. I'll find him. Where do you think I should start? In bylany?
Aye. Ask about him in the tavern. He wears a fine embroidered hat. Everyone will remember
Then
him.
we'll remember him. Oke, ada heirloom. Dapat quest kita. I asked about him find embroidered hat. Okay. Oh,
How are you getting along here?
Now, quite miserably. I hope you find my Mikush soon. We won't be able to go on without him.
I'll try and look for him.
Oh, bless you, kind soul. And good luck.
Ask about Mikus in Tavern in Bylany. Find out what happened to Mikus. Oke, kita ke Bylany lagi. Balik lagi ke Bylany.
I spoke with Svatova. I'll try and find your pa.
Really? Who would have thought there are still such kind people in the world?
My name is Henry.
I'm Vendula. Do you need help with anything?
I need to know more about
I need to
Mikus.
know more about your father.
I don't know how to best describe him. He's a peaceful man who wouldn't even hurt a fly. Well, he's a bit fussier than other men when it comes to dressing. That's a tailor for you.
How does he get along with people?
Usually good. He got into a fight only once, in the tavern. I don't remember why. Ma gave him an earful that time.
Why did Nikus fight?
A peaceful man doesn't fight for no reason. Try to remember what happened. It might be important. Maybe someone wanted to get revenge.
Well, when I picked Pa up at the tavern, he was sitting with some friends playing dice. He must have been doing pretty good, because I heard one fella accuse him of being a wizard.
So he might have got into a fight over a dice game.
Lower your voice. Ma doesn't know anything about it. He might have got into a fight only over the dice. But otherwise, he's harmless.
Kayaknya gitu deh.
So your ma doesn't know Mikush played dice?
No, and I'm begging you, don't tell her. She'd be even more worried about him.
How's life here?
How do you think? Not so good.
I understand. Being in the forest and all.
What can you do? At least we're alive. If Ma hadn't believed the news that soldiers were approaching the village, we all could have been dead, like the others.
Why did those soldiers burn down your village exactly? Over a conflict with the local lords, or something like that?
I don't know. The village belongs to the monastery, and the custodian shows up once a year at most. Mezeles is a small village. Or it was. As far as I recall, it's a place people would leave to find a better life elsewhere. Ma always reminisced about how in her father's time things were different. But that's what old folks always say. Take care then, and have a pleasant evening.
Come on!
Hello guys, welcome and happy watching my gameplay. Oh, bandit.
What? Fuck you, whoreson.
Aduh, game over lupa ganti. Mana kita jauh lagi tadi? Ah.
I'm looking for your husband.
You won't find him here, lad.
I'm off.
Hurry.
I spoke with Svatova.
Really?
My name is Henry.
I'm Vendula.
I need to know
I don't... Well, he
how does he get along
usually...
Kita skip ya guys. Tadi udah.
peaceful? It might be
Well, he must...
so he might
Lower your voice. He might have...
so your ma
No, she'd be even more worried about him.
how's life here?
How do you think?
I understand.
What can you do? If Ma hadn't believed like the others.
Why did they...
I don't... Mezzamar. Farewell, sir.
I still haven't found your pa.
I know you will. I trust you. Take care now.
Oke. Yuk. Terus
I'll be with you.
ganti baju dulu. Kita ke Bylany. Pas travel aja aku capek. Udah malam ya. Masih bisa sih kalau telepon jam segitu. No.
I made it myself.
Whoa, whoa.
Take it easy. What are people gonna think?
You've always
Here you go. But that's the
had.
last.
What brings you here so late, my friend?
I'm looking for someone.
Dia mabuk.
His name's Mikush.
Mikush? Never heard of him.
I've been told he wears a...
Fancy hat?
Exactly.
I've seen him around here. But I don't see why I should talk to a stranger about another stranger.
I heard he comes here to play dice.
That doesn't mean I'm going to talk to you about him.
Why?
Why should I? Talking to strangers is nothing but trouble. Wouldn't you rather play a game of dice?
We're closing. No more beer. I'm closing up.
I'm Henry. Because family is looking for him, tell me or lagi get Let's play dice, right?
Listen, Mikush's family is looking for him. His wife and daughter. They're worried about him. They're refugees from Meseles, living in a hut in the woods. They've lost everything, now even their provider. Can you live with that on your conscience?
Look, I wouldn't wish ill on anyone. And all right, I do know a bit about him.
Tell me then.
I've known Mikush since the first moment he showed up here to play. Unsurprisingly, the bloke looked like he couldn't count to 5. I thought I'd found an easy mark. But man, was I wrong. He's a great player. And that kind of praise means something coming from me. He knows when to bet everything on the final roll.
So he won a lot?
Aye, for a while. Until his luck ran out. Then he started borrowing. One time he got so desperate, and maybe had a few too many beers, he started going on about his buried fortune in Meseles, saying he'd surely pay back anyone who lent him money. Ha!
Did anyone lend him anything? Did he ever mention the word opportunity? When did you last see him?
Did anyone lend him anything?
Aye, and Mikush won everything back.
That's how it's done. That's the way. Oh, wait. Who's that? Sweet, thanks.
And did he pay back the money he borrowed?
Of course, every last groschen. He was laughing the whole time, too.
What about that buried fortune of his? Did he ever mention it again?
The next day, he claimed he made it all up, saying he just had too much to drink. Only nobody believed him.
Did anyone seem particularly interested in his fortune? Someone who'd want it for himself, and would go after Mikush because of it?
Everyone was interested in it, but Mikush never talked about it again. Besides, that village is burned to the ground and full of rabble. Meseles is an awful mess. That rhymes!
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago. He was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it. That Drat bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits. You'd better have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this Drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, Because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
I'll go have a talk with Drat then. Thanks.
Don't mention it. And if you ever fancy a game, you know where to find me.
That up and you've got it.
See you later.
I'm sorry.
I'll be right with you.
Come on.
A blessed evening to you.
I'm looking for some.
Mikush,
I've been told he...
fancy hat?
Exactly. I heard he come...
That doesn't matter.
Why?
Why should I? Wouldn't you rather...
Listen, the refuge... Can you live with...
Look,
Tell me then.
I've known R4. He's a great...
So he wanna...
Aye. One time, saying he...
Did anyone...
Aye.
And did...
Of course.
What about...
The next...
Did anyone...
Besides that rhymes.
When did you last see Mikush?
A few days ago. He was playing against that hired hand, Drat. Drat lost and didn't have enough money. They left together, and Mikush hasn't shown up since. That's pretty suspicious now that I think about it. That Drat bloke's an odd duck.
What do you mean, odd?
I've heard he's been dealing with some bandits. You'd better have a word with him. But be careful.
Where can I find this Drat?
Somewhere in the village. I reckon he'll be at the farm he works at. Well, technically, because he's a big fella and looks strong, they made him into something like the village catchpole. But to tell you the truth, he's less a catchpole and more just a regular farmhand pretending to be a catchpole.
Where can I find this Drat?
I already told you. At the farm or somewhere in the village.
I'll go have a talk with Drat then. Thanks.
Don't mention it. And if you ever fancy a game, you know where to find me. See you later.
If this does...
Good evening. What do you need?
I'll have a look at...
What can you do? Maybe next time then, sir.
Well, that's no great loss. You didn't have much anyway.
God bless you, sir.
I'm looking for one fella. He's named Mikush.
Mikush? Doesn't ring a bell.
They say he wears a fancy hat.
Ah, the Hatter, of course. He's not from around here. He started showing up a few months ago. Just for a few days at a time. Sometimes he'd sleep here.
I hear he made his living as a tailor in the village.
I don't know anything about that. He never offered me his services.
I hear he enjoys a game of dice.
He does indeed. He plays a lot. I noticed that about him.
Is he any good?
You're asking too much of me, my good man. People are always playing dice here. Winning and losing. I can't keep up. Ask Chernik. He's the dice champion here. He'll certainly know more.
What's going on?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a job...
Farewell, sir.
Here you go. Enjoy your meal.
Take care, sir.
That's that. I'll have some wine.
God bless you, sir.
What can you tell me about Drat?
Look, I don't know him so well. I know he's mixed up in some bad stuff, that's all. He hid something in his chest. Some kind of map or something. He was always very careful with
Itu
it.
dia yang harus kita ambil jasnya.
Take care, then.
You're Drat.
Aye, that's me.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away. But do it fast, I don't have all day.
Do you know a fella by the name of Mikush?
I don't know any Mikesh.
Ah, knock it off. I hear you left the tavern together. And no one has seen Mikush since.
Oh yeah, that fella. We were heading in the same direction, but then went separate ways. That's all I know.
You certainly know something about Mikush's disappearance, and you should talk.
Should I? Why's that?
I'll beat you worse than a dog. You best realize who you're talking to.
Mikush has a family waiting for him.
What's that got to do with me?
I don't believe in coincidences. Mikush was last seen with you. So that means...
Means what?
It means you should stop dragging it out. What did you do to that poor man?
Me? Nothing, I swear.
So who then?
It's not my fault. It was Hanka.
Who's this Hanka woman?
Hanka's not a woman, but a man. We've known each other for years. He was a hired hand in Messalus. Certainly know what happened there. Horror. Not long ago, he came to see me. Said he was the only survivor from the entire village, but I know that wasn't true.
Because you met Mikush?
I thought he'd be quite happy that someone else got away, but he was actually quite upset about it.
What do you mean, upset?
Well, you could see it on him, all nervous-like. Seemed to me like it was rubbing him up the wrong way. That Mikush, of all people, survived.
Interesting. Did he tell you anything else?
I didn't ask him any more questions.
I don't believe you. He had to have said something.
So, someone comes to see you, acts all odd, and you don't ask any questions? I don't believe you. You must have had a normal conversation, seeing as you're old friends. And he had to have told you something.
Well, I understood he'd quarrelled with Mikush and his family about some money, a family inheritance. Nothing unique there. It happens in every family, so I didn't pry any deeper. Then he said he'd like to talk to Mikush and whether I could set up a meeting.
Well, thanks to you, he knew Mikush frequents the tavern. So why didn't he go and find him? To talk with him?
I don't know.
Damn it! Come clean. You must have asked him the very same question. So you know the real reason. Admit it.
Hank had told me he'd joined up with some bandits, so he didn't want to show his face in the taverns. It wasn't so long ago they robbed a merchant here. I reckon he was afraid someone might recognise him.
So he wanted to rob Mikush?
I really have no idea. Hanka didn't tell me. I just wanted to help out an old friend. I didn't know what he was up to. What the hell do I care about some strange fellow with a funny hat, damn it? Hanka told me to take Mikush outside the village and then he'd meet him there. But he said Mikush couldn't know about him, and he left figuring out how to do that up to me. So I played dice with Mikush. He's damn good, so I had no problem losing a few games. In no time at all, I owed him quite a few groschen. I told him I could pay my debt immediately, but he'd have to come with me to my hiding place. He didn't blink an eye. He's damn trusting, given how things are today. I took him a little way outside the village, told him I was going to take a piss, and then took off. And that's all. I don't know anything else.
Where did you take him? I want the exact location.
Here, just outside the village, on the way towards Missilis.
Are you trying to lie again, Dra? If he wanted to settle a family dispute with Mikush, he wouldn't have lured him outside the village for a chat. Unless you want to piss me off, you'll tell me the truth. Now.
All right, fine. It was a bit further away from the village. Quite far.
Pembohong banget ya. Dari tadi dibohongin terus
Where were you supposed to take Mikush?
A crossroads by the forest, on the way to Missilis. Actually, almost right by Missilis. A little beyond the woodsman's camp. Just go straight. 2 roads intersect there. It's the only proper crossroads on the way.
What happened at the crossroads? I want the truth.
Well, as I was saying, I took Mikush there and told him I needed to take a piss. Then Hanka jumped out of the woods with some bandits. They grabbed him. He began to scream, but there was no one around to hear him.
And what did you do?
I didn't wait to find out what would happen. I ran.
What did Hanka promise you for bringing Mikush to him?
Nothing. I did it out of friendship.
Are you trying to lie again?
All right. He said he'd give me
Berapa
part of the
kali dia
buried
bohongin? Udah
inheritance.
5 ya kayaknya. Bohong banget.
So Hanka wanted to get his hands on that inheritance the whole time?
I reckon so.
He felt the family owed it to him, but I don't understand why.
Family. Skeletons in the closet. You never know.
How long have you known Hanka? Since you're such good friends.
We go back a long way. As youngsters, we'd beat the shit out of each other in the Messilis tavern. As it often goes, we ended up becoming friends over a beer, you know. But I haven't seen him since I've been working as a catchpole. Not until now, that is.
But if you were such good friends, you must know more than you're telling me.
Maybe. But it's not important.
Every detail is important.
So listen up. Hanka always had one big problem. No woman would have him. He's always said it's because he's not rich. But he's just a hired hand. As if a hired hand can't shag. The stories I could tell.
Get to the point.
Last year, his cousin danced with him at a feast. He was like a new man. He wouldn't stop talking about her. Vendula this, Vendula that. As if he was in love with her. And then, all of a sudden, nothing. He never mentioned her again.
Vendula tuh yang anaknya si Mikus kan?
Where might Hanka be now?
I only know what he told me. That he ran off into the forest. And that's where he joined up with those bandits. He bragged about how they made him their captain.
I'm not wasting any more time with you. God only knows what Hanka's done to Mikush, and you're responsible for it. Be ashamed. You sold out an innocent man for a handful of groschen. Sickening.
I'm truly sorry.
Being sorry won't help. You're a snake in the grass. You deserve punishment.
Please, don't tell anyone. No one can find out.
show remorse and you shall be forgiven. It's going to cost you.
All right. I won't tell anyone. You have committed a grave sin, but if you show remorse, God will forgive you.
Thank you. I'll never do anything like that again. I swear. I'll pray and go to church and...
Aku nggak percaya tuh, nggak percaya. Dia pembohong banget.
Farewell, Drat.
Same to you.
A map with arrows on it. Whoever got it was supposed to go to the place marked on it, a crossroads. And I'd say it's quite some way from the village. Quick! Ka! Ka! Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Blood. And quite a lot of it, too. Looks like they dragged that poor wretch further. I'll have to find out where. That must be Mikush's hat. It looks like it fell off when they dragged him into the woods. I have to find out which way they took him. Track. Show me. You silly mutt.
It must hurt. You'd be in pain too. Christ! He's a real bastard. If he'd have talked, this wouldn't have happened. He didn't give him a chance. He should have given him a breather, not just burned him with a red-hot knife. Did he get out of him what he needed? He did. Well, it's not our fault.
We can't get that through to Hanker. We should have kept a closer eye on him. Sakra. What are we gonna do?
What do I know? Shit. Fuck me. I wish he'd stop squealing like that.
You'd be squealing too if you had a hole in your gut.
Maybe he's thirsty. Where did that
Let's
come from?
rip him a new one.
You fucked up now, arsehole! Who? Ah, Christ! These cramps are horrible.
Bloody mutt!
Christ. He's on his last legs. Let's have a look then. The burns look ugly, but something tells me they aren't the main problem. The stab wounds are worse. They're red at the edges and are hot to the touch. I think this wound is infected. I ought to do something about it. At the very least, clean and bandage it. Maybe a potion would help him. Something healing. That works fast. The better quality it is, the quicker he'll get better. Maybe some herbs would help him. Medicinal ones. They help with healing. If I place them on his wounds and dress them, he could get some relief. I've seen enough. I think I know how to help him. I'll get him through this. I hope I can act fast enough.
Ugh, Christ! Fuck. Ugh. Fuck me.
Halo guys, welcome and happy watching my gameplay. Oke, bentar ya guys, kita sambil selamatin si Mikush. Masih hidup kan? Masih.
What are we gonna do with you? I'll pray for you. At least your soul will get some relief. How does it go again? All praise and glory is yours, Lord our God, for you have called us to serve you in love. Bless Mikush, so that he may bear this illness in union with your son's obedient suffering. Restore him to health, and lead him to glory. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. I shall clean that wound first. This'll sting a bit.
Ah! That hurts!
The wound is clean. That should stop the pus from forming. I ought to put herbs on that wound. But I won't do that now. I'll give you a healing potion. I'm sure it'll help. This one should do the trick. Drink up. I'll be back.
Kita cari heartnya dulu, guys. Kesian. Bentar ya. Aku save dulu deh. Apa? Ini bandit yang kemarin sempat aku kill ya. Sekarang aku kill lagi. Kasian amat sih. Aku kasih heartnya. Sekitar sini heart. Henry kelaparan. Feverview. Ada Feverview di sini. Langka ada ini. Mana dia? Jangan mati dulu.
Now it's time to try herbs. They could help you a lot. I have just the thing for this. Right. The wound is clean. You should be feeling better soon. I should bandage it for you. I'll just wrap it tight. There we are. That's all. I'm sure he'll pull through. Mikush?
Who are you?
Henry. But that's not important now. What happened here? Why did they torture you?
I buried inheritance. I told Hanka that the only person who knows where our inheritance is buried is Svatava. And then he burned me. So much pain. I told him where he could find her. My God, he took his men and headed out for her. To the hut. You have to save them. Hurry. I'll follow you. Don't wait for me. Their lives are in danger.
I have to go because as fast as possible to save Spotify dulu. Walah. Balik lagi kita. Pas. Let's go. Harus cepat nih.
quick!
You let us eat shit, and you and your little tailor just watched us doing it.
I tried to help you as much as I could. I found work for your mother.
On the fields, she had a back like a dry twig, and you knew it.
Calm down and let her go.
It's a trap, huh? I'll cut your balls off. It's a trap! Show what you're made of! Oh.
Ini kan kalau versi barbarnya, coba kita ke load game ya guys. Kalau versi baik-baiknya bisa nggak? Kalau nggak kita versi barbar aja lagi.
Let her go immediately.
Take another step, and I'll slit her throat.
Don't do it. Do you hear me? You'll be sorry.
Someone else is going to be sorry here.
For God's sake, talk to me.
Why are you sticking your nose into this?
You're lucky it's me you ran into. I'm a good friend of the lord of this forest. If you let her go and surrender, I can arrange a pardon for you.
A pardon? What do you mean? Talk!
Let her go. We can talk this over. It's not your fault what you've done. You've gone through horrible things.
What could you know about that?
Believe me, I know. You're horribly angry and you can't control yourself. But no one else should suffer because of that. Talk to me. Peacefully.
Peacefully? All right. We'll do it your way.
Praise be to God.
Look, I know it doesn't look good, but I was in the right. The money they hid, it belongs to me. It's my inheritance.
I don't understand. You'll have to explain it to me.
My grandfather, Old Svotosh, was rich. He worked the fields all around Meselis. He built a beautiful house. He had many children, but only 2 daughters made it into adulthood. Svatova and my mother, Ludmila. When he was dying, he fucked my mother over and gave the house and all his money to Svatova and that tailor of hers.
It was his property. He had the right to decide who would inherit it.
He had no fucking right. Svatos hated my father. He was just your average poor commoner, but that wasn't good enough for his high and mighty self. Svatova and Mikush got married off in Kuttenberg at the Church of St. Peter and Pavel. But did they invite my parents? I was still little, but I remember he treated us like dirt. And not just him. We barely had any proper food to eat. Pa had to go work in the mines at Horsham for a few groschen. He ended up trapped under rubble there. He died a cripple. After that, no one even moved a finger to help us. Not Svatova, not Mikush, no one.
You're damn lucky I came in time to help, Mikush. Things might have ended up much worse.
I only wanted justice. Nothing more.
Drat told me you were attracted to Vendula.
That's not true.
Don't lie. I hear she danced with you, and you were over the moon.
I wasn't. I just... Not so many girls dance with me.
Because you're just a hired hand?
Well, she's my cousin. So I wasn't head over heels for her or anything. No way. I mean, who want me anyway?
I get it. You're alone and desperate. It's sad not to have someone by your side.
You're right.
But believe me, there is someone out there for everyone. It's God's will.
You think so?
Certainly. Try and pray more. And visit the baths. That's important.
I wish I heard that earlier.
But it's never too late to change, believe me. Look at me. I'm just an ordinary village boy.
You might be right.
If you felt aggrieved, you should have found another way. Violence solves nothing.
That's the first time I've heard that. You don't exactly look like the type of man that would avoid, say, torturing an enemy. Or am I wrong?
I need to have a good reason to get violent.
Are you saying I didn't have a good reason?
In any case, you should apologize. You put them through hell.
I won't apologize to anyone. They had a guilty conscience because of what they did to me. If they shared just a bit of their wealth, nothing would have happened to them. But they didn't. They fucked up my life. I'm poor and alone.
Tell me one thing. How did you survive what happened in Messalis?
Dumb fucking luck, I reckon. That band of despicable cutthroats. Once they made their way into the courtyard, all hell broke loose. Tried to defend ourselves, but everyone but me fell. So I fled to save my brother and mother. But it was too late. Everything was burning. I took off running and didn't stop until I was deep in the forest.
No matter what you've done, I must admit, I feel sorry for you. I know well what you went through. Your family? What happened to them?
No one survived. No one was expecting it. Once the soldiers entered the village, there was no escape. Their captain got his eye on my brother, who worked with me in the courtyard. Franz was barely 15. He didn't stand a chance. I ran out to the fields for Ma, but they got there first. All I could hear was a screaming. And then it stopped. I lost everyone. But Svatova and Mikush didn't.
I'm sorry, but your misfortune gives you no right to harm others. How did you join up with the bandits?
My first night out, I slept under a tree. I was starving. So I went out hunting for mushrooms, but then I saw a fire. It was that gang. Captain Loiser was their leader, a big fella. They said they'd let me join if I beat him in a fight. So, I beat him. And they made me their leader.
And what about Loiser?
They buried him in a glade.
I reckon that was no great loss.
I don't know. We didn't really get to know each other.
Enough talk.
Be reasonable. No one died in the end.
I said, enough talk. I know how to end this whole unfortunate situation. Take what I said about rectification to heart, and leave here in peace.
Very well. I was getting sick of the bandit life anyway. You'll never see me around these parts again. I swear. Farewell.
Hey, Hanka!
Leave me alone. I'm
no
going.
idea.
That fella told him to leave.
I don't get it.
Hey, Hanka!
Hanka! Talk to us!
Hanka, wait!
Hey, Hanka!
Where's he going?
I have no idea.
That fella told him to leave.
I don't
Leave
get
me
it.
alone.
Hey, Hanka!
I'm going.
Hanka! Talk to us!
Hanka, wait!
Henry will take care of them.
There's so many of them.
Don't worry. He'll handle it.
Anka and the bandit expense point of view settle.
Henry will take care of them.
There's so many of them.
Don't worry.
You both alright?
My sweet Vendula. Did he hurt you?
I'm all right, Ma.
Thank God. Thanks for the rescue, Henry. And what about my husband? Did you find him?
I did. Hanka was keeping him in his camp. He was nearly a goner, but I managed to treat his wounds.
His wounds? My God. What did those bastards do to him?
They didn't treat him nicely, that's for sure. But he'll tell you himself. He's on his way back now.
Hunker, that bastard. I hope he'll pay for all his crimes.
I'll let him go.
For God's sake, why? A bastard like that? He's a bandit. He'll hurt someone else. You should have killed him on the spot.
Hanker didn't end up killing anyone.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. Every criminal deserves a just punishment. And I thought seeing my own home burned to the ground was the worst thing.
We've gone through a lot, Ma. So much suffering. We have to leave this place. Get as far away as possible, as soon as possible.
Wait. Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
There! Again! Someone's outside. Jesus. It's those bandits. There must have been more of them.
Ma, take it easy. I don't hear anything.
Henry, go and have a look.
It's not the bandits. Look who's come home.
Mikush!
Pa!
You made it here quickly.
I came as fast as I could. I nearly gave up the ghost. I was so worried about the two of you.
I'm so glad you survived. That horrible hunker tried to kill us.
I know. All because of the inheritance. He went absolutely mad.
If it weren't for Henry, he'd have killed Vendula. And then me.
That lunatic. Who would have guessed that about him? He used to be a good lad.
After all that, Henry let that good lad go.
Well, let's hope he never shows up here again. I'm awfully knackered. I need to lie down for a bit. Will you help me?
Of course, Pa. Come and rest inside.
I reckon you're hungry too. Vendula, give him some gruel. It should still be warm.
All right. Come on, Pa. Carefully.
And the two of us should have a word.
How are you?
Awful, my friend. Leave me alone now. Excuse me.
How is he?
Not well. He needs to rest.
What about you?
Not so good either. I'm still trembling. In any case, thanks for the rescue. Who knows what Hanker is capable of? That is, if he doesn't come back.
What's the story with your inheritance?
I didn't know anything about what Hanker was so angry about. Nothing about any disinheritance or quarrels. Or do you mean how Ma buried it? Aye, I saw her taking everything of value from the house and loading it onto a handcart. But honestly, I just thought it was another of her whims. But I couldn't have been more wrong.
Was Hanker entitled to the inheritance?
Who knows? He was always just a strange cousin to me. We greet each other, but that's all. I never could have expected what someone like him is capable of. When he goes mad.
What about that one time you danced with Hanker?
What about it?
I hear he sort of fell for you after that.
That's not true. And if it was, what do I care?
I think that by dancing with him, you were making fun of him. Isn't that right?
Making fun of him? Why would I do that?
Because you wanted to put on a show for your friends from the village. Because you knew Hanker's not right in the head, so you did it on purpose. And you nearly paid for it with your life and the lives of your family.
Aye. The girls kept egging me on to do it. To ask the ugliest bloke there to dance.
So it was just a stupid dare?
If only I'd known I was only adding fuel to the fire. My God. Be still, Pa. Everything will be fine.
did you want to talk about?
I wanted to thank you for everything. You saved our entire family.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
As you might have figured out, everything that happened was all because of our inheritance, which I hid from the soldiers in Mesalas. I understand you've done everything you can for us, but I wanted to ask if you could go and get it for us. You're a strong, capable man, and you don't scare easy, and it'll be worth your efforts. Trust me.
All right, I'll look for it. But you'll have to tell me where I'll find it.
Listen, I'll tell you everything. My memory's not as good as it once was. Our house is the third one on the right when you follow the main road towards Visoka.
Halo guys,
Anyone
welcome
entering the
in
village goes by
Silahkan.
our house. Must have been about 2 days before the tragedy. The neighbor boy ran over and started yelling about how something was coming, that he'd heard it from the patrol on the road. No one believed him, not even his pa. After all, why would soldiers attack a monastery village, one far from their camp? It didn't make any sense. That night, though, I had a strange dream. I tried to put out a fire, but the more water I poured on it, the bigger the flames got. So I decided to hide all our valuables. Only I couldn't do it during the day. I was worried someone would see me. I put all of it in a chest, loaded it onto a handcart, and waited till nightfall.
Did you believe your dream?
Dreams are gifts from God. They can tell the future. Don't you know that? But anyway, when night fell, I snuck out the back of our house with a handcart, making my way through the hole in the fence next to the compost heap. Mikush was supposed to fix that hole a long time ago. But as good as he is with a needle and thread, well, when it comes to other work, you can forget about it. At least it made things easier for me. First, I headed right. Then I turned left, up the path, around the neighbor's barn. It's outside his fence. I had to stop there, because the neighbor's little brat was still awake and wandering around. Fortunately, he didn't see me. So I kept going past a low wall where 2 paths cross. There, I went left. Once I was safely out of the village, a dog started barking at me, so I had to pick up the pace. Instead of turning right down the path, I went straight into the field there. That handcart was damned heavy, and it was rough going off the path. I crossed the field, making it to the woods, but the wheel got stuck there. I couldn't go any further, and it was pitch black. I lit a lantern and dug a pit to fit that chest. Took me forever. When I was done, I could barely walk straight. The sun was coming up. I left the handcart and shovel there and went back the way I came. I hope those directions are good enough for you to find it.
Why did you do all that work yourself? Why didn't your husband help?
The fewer people know about it, the better. I didn't want to leave anything to chance.
That's all I need. I'll go and find your inheritance. What's the story with your inheritance?
My father, old man Svatos, was quite wealthy, at least compared to the rest of the village. You see, he worked all fields and farms around here. He had 9 children, but only me and my younger sister Ludmilla made it into adulthood. And then, when he died, he left everything to me. He wanted to be sure, because with Ludmilla, he was worried she'd blow through all of it.
Why did your father disinherit Ludmilla?
She was quite flighty. She liked to have a good time, if you know what I mean. She was never without a man. Then she brought this hired hand home. Fanos was his name. She had to marry him, as she was in the family way. Svatos threw her out of the house without a second thought, heartlessly. And he never mentioned her again.
Why didn't you help Ludmilla then? Hanka said you didn't care about them. That you left them to starve to death.
That's not true. I offered to help her. I found her a job, but it was in vain. She was mad. Sometimes something came over her, like she was possessed. It was frightening, and it got worse and worse. It seems Hunka has inherited it from her. Those aren't the kind of people you let live in your house.
Why didn't you help Hanker at least? He lost his father after he got hurt in the mines. He must have been desperate.
Vanosh? A miner? Where did you hear that? He never stepped foot out of the village. He drank so much, he lost his job, and then fell off a cliff at Simperk. He's a common swindler. And he's delusional, just like his lunatic mother. I hope our paths never cross again.
How did Svatos become so wealthy?
He was a good farmer. When he was young, he worked on a big farm somewhere near Colleen and worked his way up from the bottom to become the custodian. But it's no coincidence he ended up in Mezeles. He was close with the old custodian of the Sedlets monastery. They were friends. Sometimes you've just got to meet good fortune halfway.
What did he do with such a large inheritance?
What do you think? I took care of it the way Pa wanted, so our Groshin didn't just roll away from us. So our Vendula would have a good life, a good dowry, and a good husband. At least someone as good as my Mikush.
I'd like to know more about Meseles.
Those are sad memories.
You know, I've been through something similar. Sigismund's army burned down my hometown. Skalitz.
My lord! Thank God you managed to save yourself.
Unfortunately, very few of us were so lucky. My ma and pa stayed behind.
I'm so sorry to hear that. What would you like to know, Henry?
I know reliving it isn't easy, but I'd be interested to know how the attack unfolded.
Like I said, we were prepared for it, unlike the others. The soldiers came from the main road. First the horsemen. They cut down anyone who stood in their way. Then came the first flaming arrows, and the roofs began to burn. The horsemen then stormed the farm, and that's all I saw. May God save the souls of those innocent people.
You said you were prepared, so someone warned you?
I already told you, Henry. A few days earlier, the neighbor boy was shouting about how he had heard something was going to happen. And then, I had the strange dream. So I decided to get ready, just in case.
Did you know where you'd flee to?
I did. I remember this old hut by bylany. A long time ago, the Lord's huntsman and his family lived there. When the forest fell under the ownership of the monastery, he had to move out. It was empty for years, and now it's our home.
What was Meseles like before all this? Was it a big village?
I wouldn't call it big. Maybe back in my father's day, but not in recent years. As more and more silver started coming out of the mines, people moved to work in Kutenberg. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nobody left to work in the fields soon. But what can you do? That's a question for the custodian. And there's no reason to ask now anyway.
Hello guys, welcome in. I'm happy watching my gameplay and happy momingan ya.
Was there anything peculiar about Meseles?
What do you mean?
Well, something worth looking for, I mean. Something the soldiers might have wanted.
They didn't attack us for our buried inheritance, that's for sure. They came for food and plunder. Though, on second thought, I heard something about a mysterious cave that's supposedly beneath Meseles. But I reckon that's just an old wives' tale.
What are you going to do now?
I hope that inheritance brings us back the happiness we've lost. I hope our suffering ends soon, and we'll see better days again.
I'm going for the inheritance. I hope it's still there.
I'm sure it is. No one would ever think to look where it's hidden. Me, Vendula, and Mikush will wait here for you.
Be still, Pa. Everything will be fine.
I feel terrible.
Rest. You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
Halo, welcome. Welcome in Rama. Saya lagi ngerjain quest heirloom. Kayaknya udah mau selesai sih ini questnya. Anyway, welcome. Happy watching my gameplay. Nih, kenapa aku nggak pakai table? Lari-lari aja. Di sini baru deh satu hutan bak. Kita mau ambil harta karun, harta karun enggak sih? Warisan. Udah nggak pernah turnamen lagi kah? Belum ada sempet ke hutan bak. Cuma memang terakhir ini sempet sih ada kayak quest yang berhubungan sama turnamen. Cuma nggak aku ambil dulu. Rencana habis ini sih, soalnya aku kepo kok ada Tyler di tengah hutan gitu, rupanya ada quest. Ya ini aku selesain dulu. Soalnya questnya kayaknya time quest gitu.
Wow.
Baru abis ini sih rencana mau ngerjain lanjutannya questnya si Manhart itu.
This is where Mikush's family lived.
Oh, gede.
It's a pretty big house for 3 people. I reckon they had a lot to be jealous of.
Dia habis yang kita quest yang kemarin, berapa quest lagi biar buka turnamennya. Aku cuma dikasih tauin ada sama nenek Magdalena yang di Forge kita, yang di smithy kita, kalau ada konselor yang mau ngomong sama kita masalah soal turnamen tuh, kayak minta sponsorship gitu loh. Berarti berhubungan juga kita turnamen itu sama DLC Legacy of Forge, atau ini tambahan aja karena kita ada DLC Legacy of Forge. Nanti kalau semisal disuruh turnamen pakai weapon fork buatan sendiri, kamu harus ikut. Kamu harus ikut semuanya, jangan milih salah satu. Oh. Nanti kalau misalnya disuruh turnamen pakai weapon buatan sendiri, kamu harus ikut semuanya, jangan milih satu. Maksudnya kita harus milih semua senjata atau gimana? Atau kita milih, oh klikin semua itemnya gitu ya? Biar full armor. Apa marah sih? Omar belum datang berapa
Here you go.
hari-hari.
Take it.
Kasian. Oh, ini dia. Dan ada pilihan longsword, free all weapon, sama sword and shield pas turnamen. Oh. Itu yang aku maksud biar questnya sukses. Oke. Sip, thank you tipsnya. Dia katanya ini siapa yang digantung? Ampun, kasihan. Belum bisa kita lepasin. Sana. Coba bisa kita turunin nggak? Itu kasihan banget. Jadi kayak teru-teru dulu. Nggak bisa ya? Nggak bisa kita putusin ya? Mana cara mutusin itu?
I wonder what happened to the neighbour's boy. Maybe he managed to escape with his life too. Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, itu dia. Put. Oh, ada wolf. Sik. Oke. Mungkin habis ini kita lanjutin questnya si turnamen kali ya, biar kebuka juga. Aku tadi misi investigation ke bandit, lupa nggak save, mati baliknya jauh. Anda lupa, Anda hardcore ya. Terus gimana, balik lagi dong, jalan kaki lagi di sini ya. Mati gegara di pistol, sakit banget. Hati-hati questnya Legacy of Force itu. Kadang-kadang high level juga musuhnya. Jarak jauh tapi kena lagi tuh musuh kalau M. Harus belajar tuh sama dia buat pakai si pistol. Lebih jago dia deh. Lebih jago dia pakai pistolnya. Ini tadi bilang hooknya. Mana? Situ kita split at night on hard cut through the hole in the fence behind the house, along the path behind the yard, around the neck bosan. Pistol di tangan NPC sangat OP kalau dipakai sendiri. Belum nyoba nih pistol, mungkin next aku coba. Susah sih kemarin waktu latihan sama si Godwin aja kan susah. Atau aku coba. Udahlah susah, M-nya reloadnya lama lagi. taking out the village across the field to the woods where the handcart got stuck, and she had to bury everything quickly. Her disgusted. Oh, dia minum air ini, ya ampun. Ini tadi dilihat.
Oh, a stench of fire. No. I don't want to be reminded of that day.
Trauma si Henry di sini. Trauma desanya hancur. Hello guys, welcome and happy watching my gameplay. Ada sesuatu di toilet. Mana dia? Mana dia harta karunnya? Ada orang.
Prepare to fight.
In God's name!
Show your stuff. Ha! Let's see what you're made of. Ha! Ha!
Ya? Oh, ada yang rusak armorku. Ada yang rusak? Oh lah. Ini kunci banyak banget. Taylor. Oh iya, ini topinya lupa, belum dibalikin. Perbaikin deh ya. Bang orang baik. Tuh Apollonia jadi tempat farming dong ya. Apa mat marah-marah? Alah, dogo. Misi good nyolong mulu ya emang. Nggak juga sih. Ada yang misi mana-manahan tapi ternyata bukan kayak misi panahan biasa gitu loh. Bukan kayak turnamen panah, ada juga. Ada yang misi yang bentukannya ada lambang tangan, itu kan misi dari Thief Guild, ada juga. Ini ya. Nyolong sosis kali aja. Nyolong? Nyolong apa? Dia beda-beda sih questnya, kurang.
This is where Svativa took the handcart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
Oke, kita lanjut aja. Yang sosis buat beggar itu di Gutenberg. Yang sosis buat beggar itu di Gutenberg. Kue siapa nih? Aku belum pernah deh. Belum pernah. Belum dapat bagian itu kali aku. Itu quest Legacy of Forge. Oh, kamu belum. Dia random soalnya. Ini dia. Quest dari Cenyek yang tavern sebelah rumah kita. Oh. Belum. Dia questnya beda-beda sih. Mungkin aku nanti tuh nextnya tuh. Belum, ya itu belum. Aku kok questku tuh yang thief gue tuh bantuin artis yang dia di dalam patungnya tuh ternyata ada hasil curian, terus nolongin ambil catatan hutang suami dari suami, nyolong catatan hutang dari suaminya janda. Apa lagi ya? Kayaknya baru itu sih. Ini ya, harta karunnya open. Wih, grossnya 500. Ini apa? Family heirloom, wooden statue of an old man symbolizing connection with an ancestor. Rare fabric. A bundle of rare fabric. Oke nih, harta karunnya. Untuk patava with family inheritance. Oke. Ini kita di mana? Oh, di sini harta karunnya. Ini sesuatu nih, undecided gue. Yuk kita balik sini. Nanti aja aku ke sana. Selesai dulu lah. Tapi memang kalau quest yang dari tavern di sebelah smithy kita tuh memang misinya nyolong terus sih. Toh yang ngasih kan dari Thief Guild. Kalau misi dice cuma sekali doang sih yang aku mainin, belum ada yang misi uniknya gitu. Iya sih. Kalau misi yang panahan itu ada misi uniknya tuh. Jadi nggak hanya panahan biasa doang. Ada kayak nanti kita nyelamatin juri yang panahannya tuh. Ini banyak nih daging. Kak punya sword lingua beli. Berarti Kak punya sword lingua belly. Belum. Belum deh kayaknya. Itu dia kita nge-force sendiri kalau nggak salah kan? Di craft ada nggak? Oh ya sebentar. Craft. Belum. Belum ada. Random berarti ya, iya. Questnya tuh random gitu. Misalnya nih, harusnya aku dapatin quest A. Tapi karena hari ini nggak aku ambil tuh quest A tuh nanti munculnya tuh mungkin berhari kemudian itu. Jadi misalnya kalau hari ini quest A, besok tapi nggak kita ambil, quest besoknya belum tentu quest A gitu. Aku dapat dari chest sambil misi investigation. Oh, aku belum dapat. Berarti mungkin misi investigasiku yang lain nanti tuh. Swordnya OP ya? Ini kemana? Nggak tahu, cuman aku penasaran belum bisa craft. Emang itemnya rare juga? Emang itemnya nggak ada dijual sama kawan kita? Itemnya apa aja tuh? Jangan-jangan itemnya tuh yang item material-material yang dijual sama kawan kita. Yang kemarin aku liatin bahan-bahan sebagian ada di standar. Berarti satu lagi yang gold itu salah satunya. Item bahannya apa aja tuh? Mana tahu aku ada, terus aku ingat di mana lokasinya. Ini tadi mau kasih ke siapa? Spotify ya. Harus save and quit dulu. Acidum chloridum tinkal color gold. Acidum chloridum ini kalau nggak salah kita quest investigasi ada kan ya? Terus tinkal kayaknya ada deh, miner yang dekat tavern yang ada nestnya di Kuttenberg tuh ada, dia jual tinkal. Tapi acidum chloridum ini aku cuma pernah lihat di quest, tapi itu pun juga disuruh kasih lagi di quest investigasi. Coba deh nanti aku lihat ada nggak ya. Nah ini tinta aku kurang satu. Coba deh cek, kalau nggak salah di trader. Oh udah sehat ya. Nikos.
You have a kind master, eh, Doki?
Look what I have for you.
Kalau nggak salah tinkal tuh di trader dekat Kuttenberg. Sebentar aku liatin di peta. Bukan trader sih, miner gitu. Oke ntar aku cek. Oke dia kalau nggak salah ya pernah lihat gitu. Oh ada quest duel. Quest duel udah pernah belum? Seru loh. Nah ini kan ini ya. Ini ya. Nah ini ada miner namanya nih. Dia kalau nggak salah jual selain charcoal ada tinkal juga, entah yang itu atau yang ini. Ini ada dua soalnya miner tuh. Coba deh dicek. Quest duel. Iya, quest duel. Nih. Tuh. Coba deh. Ada quest blacksmith. Beda-beda. Tiap hari itu beda-beda. Kadang dice ada dijadiin quest, kadang enggak. Kadang ada archer, kadang enggak. Kadang duel ada, kadang enggak. Mana sih Spotify? Oh sini.
I was in Merciless and followed your instructions.
And? Did you
Iya,
find
aku
it?
selalu ambil dua kalau Dash jarang muncul, malah udah tahu gamenya aku nggak suka Dash.
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Thank you for everything. Vendula, Mikush, Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
Finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Roshan, and our ancestor? Nothing's missing.
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally, fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. If you ever feel like learning something new, Mikush here would be glad to teach you.
So he teach me to play dice, eh?
You can't learn dice. You have to have it in your blood.
That's not what I meant. He's a tailor by trade, so he can show you how to mend your clothes.
I reckon I could. Stop by, Henry. I'll find time for you.
I'll be with you, neighbor.
Greetings
Let's
to
go.
you too.
Set quest complete. Oh iya juga kalau misalnya quest Legacy of Force, kalau misalnya kita diminta item sesuatu, diminta buatin item sesuatu, kalau kita kelamaan buatnya terus nggak dikasih, questnya bisa gagal loh. Aku pernah soalnya. Mungkin sekitar 3 hari in game gitu. Ngambek ininya orang yang mesennya.
I see you're on your feet. You feeling better?
Thank God, Vendula took care of me. So I'm feeling much better. Thanks for asking. I reckon it'll be a while before I dance again. But no matter. At least I can still hold a needle and thread.
Loh, serius? Iya. 2 hari atau 3 hari in game kalau misalnya nih kita kita terima questnya. Misalnya orang tuh pingin buatin senjata apa gitu. Kita ambil aja questnya, terus kita cuekin kan. Sekitar 2-3 hari in game-nya, nanti questnya gagal tuh. Jadi kalau udah terima questnya, lebih baik selesain segera.
Before I forget, I found your hat. Here it is.
My hat? I thought I'd never see it again. I made it myself. It's the latest Italian style. You won't find another one like it. Thank you very much, Henry.
Hampir aja aku pernah kayak gitu.
Farewell, sir. Good.
Untung aja.
I need something repaired.
Nah,
I'll have a look at the
aku juga
wares.
waktu itu quest apa ya? Quest yang kita buatin Algojo di Kuttenberg tuh loh. Dia minta pedang kan. Nah, aku kerjain itu dulu. Baru aku kerjain quest yang lain. Rupanya karena kelamaan aku muter-muter nggak jelas. Udah. Gagal questnya. Ada yang bagus nggak? Nggak ada yang bagus nih. Oh, cleric kitnya bagus mah, emas mah. Bagus buat nanti di misteri eklesial. Nggak ada yang bagus. Ntar aku jual barang dulu.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Nggak ada yang bagus.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Nggak ngomong lagi dia. Oke. Kita nggak bisa numpang tidur sini. Terus kalau nggak salah kan di sekitar sini ada kayak ini kan, kayak tempat harta karun kayak ini kan. Kesini dulu deh sebelum quest uniknya yang panahan Legacy of Force. Soalnya kalau misalnya kita kesini pas quest Legacy of Force, yang harta karunnya yang ada tanda harta karun kayak gini itu di sini hilang nanti itu. Jadi aku load game lagi. Di sini kalau nggak salah. Iya di sini kalau nggak salah. Oke, kita pulang ke rumah dulu. Tadi kalau nggak salah si Magdalena kayak manggil masalah orang minta Oh, berarti ambil dulu ya. Iya, ambil dulu. Aku mana belum pernah ambil sih.
Oh, shit. That's the bloke they call
No,
Lucky.
Lucky.
Poor wretch. Bad luck has caught up with him.
No, Lucky. Lucky mati. No. No, kita ambil duit. Duitnya juga tinggal dikit. Ini nggak bisa kita minta tolong kuburin kah? Lucky, mati dia. Ini kita nggak bisa minta nguburin ya? Coba kalau kita ini. Aku mana belum pernah ambil sih. Mana tuh lucu. Kadang ada yang maunya panahnya pakai longbow, ada yang kadang pakai crossbow. Jadi antara dua tuh sih siap-siapin dia inventory.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Good to see you again.
Tapi tetap aku lebih suka longbow dibanding crossbow kayak. Walaupun lebih
Greetings. What do you need?
gede damage-nya longbow.
I see you're on your feet.
Thank God. I reckon it's...
Before I forget...
My hat! I thought I'd never see it again. I made it myself. It's the latest attack. Thank you very much, Henry.
Lebih cepat kan kalau bow? Iya, lebih cepat. Reload sama... Ya, reloadnya sih lebih cepat. Lebih efektif juga kalau battle pakai longbow. Dan entah kenapa lebih enak ngeker pakai longbow. Kalau ngeker pakai crossbow aku mis-misan. Jadi kayak cuma kalau lomba panahan tuh cuma selisih 1 poin. Nggak pernah selisihnya gede gitu. Wait aja, gangguin aja. Pulang. Yuk kita ke hutan bak yuk. Pulang ke rumah. Ini set quest banyak banget nih, kapan mulainya aku main quest nih. Belum lagi set quest yang DLC lain. Kayak Brushes with Death sama Misteri Ecclesia. Tapi kayaknya itu nanti deh. Aku selesai set quest biasa dulu aja biar tahu ceritanya. Save and quit dulu. Aku quest DLC yang lain juga belum nyentuh. Satu DLC ini aja questnya banyak ya.
Henry, come here.
Do you have any commissions for me?
Word travels fast about a skilled blacksmith. A woman stopped by, saying she needs a new axe. Her old one fell apart, so she hopes one from you will be better.
I'll forge it.
Wonderful. When you're done, she asked if you could bring it to her personally, if you'd be so kind.
Lagi senang-senangnya LOF. Ya, Legacy of Force ini questnya banyak variasinya, jadi nggak bosen.
How's trade?
I've got the coin for you here.
Thank you very much.
Wus, 7K. Nggak, hampir 8K tuh, 7996,7 groschen.
What's new?
One lad from the guard dropped by, saying their captain, young Plumel, wants to talk with you. Go and see him. Find out what he needs.
Plumel.
A job for the town like that would be something. There's good coin in it.
Kemarin sebelum aku tinggalin yang di Bylany, dia ada quest. Masalah turnamen kok nggak ada. Ya udahlah, aku kerjain aja dulu ini. Executioner exit. Ambil duitnya. Apa? Ambil ini. Kita smithy dulu sebentar, baru kita ke Manhat.
I've almost got it done. Now I just have to temper it.
Oke, habis ini kita kasih kapak nih. Martin quality lagi.
That's one sharp blade.
Sip. Yeay. Semenjak kita punya smithy, kayaknya lebih gampang kita bikin Martin quality ya. Kalau aku rasa sih. Oh ini ya, di sini. Oke. Ah, deket sama daerahnya Manhart nanti. Aku mau ke Manhart ya. Yuk. Quest yang perbaikin jam udah selesai. Belum. Oke. Ini mbaknya, Mbak.
Good to see you, Master Blacksmith.
Your order is finished, good wife.
Finally! I can't wait. I don't know much about smithing, but
Kalau
this
dulu
looks
kayaknya
like some
dapetin
quality
Martin
work.
Quality itu
Good to help.
susah banget. Sekarang udah gampang aja. Oke, kita ke bajumu bagus, Om. Nanti ku colong ya. Kita ke si Manhart lah. Nih ya. Dia di sini. Get. Oke. Ini saking orangnya banyak, rumahnya banyak, kota besar, belum semuanya aku ambil. Sini kayaknya. Oh bukan, bar pitch will grease. Bukan ya? Tinkal di mana ya? Pernah lihat gitu tinkal tuh?
What do you have for...
Oh enggak. Enggak ada. Mungkin harus nyolong tempat minor-minor kali. Nggak ngerti. Pernah lihat gitu tinkal soalnya. Bukan ya, iya, bukan. Bukan di tempat yang aku bilang tadi. Di mana ya? Kayak pernah lihat gitu tinkal. Aku juga dapat satu, lupa dari mana. Nyolong di mana tuh? Mana ada nyolong. Sombong sekali.
I want to enter that tournament you mentioned.
Great decision, Heinrich. You will not regret it. Als erstes, let me explain the rules, so you know what to do.
Right. Make it quick.
We have 3 Disziplinen. Die erste, Sword and Shield Combat. Then gibt es noch Longsword Combat. Schwertkampf is done in light. You will get all the equipment you need for the tournament, including weapons.
Of course I'll return what I've...
Not in the... but in free combat, the last
On
discipline,
free combat, the last
everyone
discipline
uses
is
their
their
own weapons
own
and
weapon.
armor.
Ah.
I recommend heavy plate armor.
Can heavy
if you
plate
have
armor
some.
have
You can
okay.
participate in all discipline or just some.
Every entry costs
It is
some
up to you.
gold. Okay.
Every entry costs some geld. And behave during the tournament, yeah?
No funny
No
business.
funny
Oh.
business.
Tahu
Follow
aja
the
dia kita suka
instructions you are
poison.
given.
Follow the instruction dari.
How many fights will there be?
You'll face an opponent and fight until someone has 2 wins. They will then move on to the finals. There, the first one to get 2 wins is the victor of the entire discipline.
Who are the other participants in the tournament?
All who are brave enough. Many local burghers, natürlich. It is a Kuttenberg tournament, after all.
What if I get my arse kicked?
Then you will make a fool of yourself. But if that happens, the first time is gratis. But every
The first time is
after,
gratis. Oh.
that you will have to pay.
But jadi bahasa gratis itu juga dari Jerman juga kah? The first time is gratis katanya.
Are there any prizes?
Yeah, glory and recognition. Also, as in beautiful and valuable things. Coats, armor, weapon. The city's craftsmen quite liked the idea and wanted to show off their work. So
Wah,
they
kakak aku juga
donated a
kaget
few
dulu.
pieces as prizes for the victor. But the
Berarti
main thing
bahasa Indonesia ini
is to have a
serapan
good
semua
camp.
bahasa ya.
Is it not?
Of course. What will happen if I sign up?
Then I will be bloody disappointed in you. If you do not show up, you will be disqualified from the discipline.
Could you go over the basics?
We have Schwertkampf. You will get all.
Of course.
Not in the sword, but in free combat, you can participate and behave.
Thanks. I know everything I need.
So,
when is the next tournament?
not for 5 more days. But there is still time to sign up.
Oh, 5 hari lagi, bentar.
So, how are you settling in?
Alles ist gut, Heinrich. People here have grown accustomed, it seems. Even that matter with Emmeram, I think, settled. Aber ein Ding I must still do.
I'd like to help you. What do you need?
Emmeram still has the fencing sword. And we need it zurück. You admit, without the sword, this house does not look so good.
And you're afraid to go and see him yourself?
Me? Afraid? It's rather unpleasant. Couldn't you stop by there for the sword? Ich werde dich bezahlen.
Oh, couldn't you stop by there for the sword? Okay.
Well, fine. I'll do it. Looking for lost swords is kind of my specialty.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. And give my greetings to Emmeram. We don't need to argue immer wäre, no?
I will. But I can't guarantee he won't send us both to hell.
You must have faith, Heinrich. Leb wohl, mein Herr.
Quest. Mark of Battle. Okay.
You wouldn't have any work for me, would you?
Yeah, I might know of something. Not long ago, ein Frau was here looking for a swordsman. But the whole thing is ein bisschen precarious.
Why? What's the deal?
She is a widow. Poor thing. She was looking for a warrior für ein Duell. And that is something the city council does not like to see. Deshalb, I cannot do it myself. I do not want to lose the Fechthalle. Aber you could help her. Go to her, tell her I sent you. And mein Gott, do nothing to bring shame on our guild. I have faith in you.
Fine. I'll go and see her and find out more.
She lives in the house in the middle of Haradek quarter.
Haradek quarter, okay.
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Yuk, kita sing a turnamen.
Sign me up for the tournament.
Toll! What discipline will it be?
Oh, ini ya. Tiga-tiganya ya, sword and shield, long sword, free combat, all three.
I can't seem to make up my mind. You know what? Sign me up for everything.
Good choice. Pay the entry fee and we are done here.
Pay the tournament entry fee.
Here are the groschen.
Wih, duitku udah 52k aja.
I look forward to seeing your attempt. May Lady Fortune be on your side. On the day of the tournament, go and see Friedrich Kummel. He has the honor of running the tournament and will introduce you. Or you can wait here for the tournament, as you wish. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr.
Duitku mesti di antara 10k. Tapi 10k, baik-baik udah oke tuh. Nih guys, 52k guys. Balik lagi duitku. Jadi kita harus ketemu sama Friedrich Kummel juga, nggak salah ya, kata si nenek.
by the decision of King Wenceslas. All are welcome.
Oke, kita ngomong sama Emeram dulu deh.
I am at your service.
Lupa terus area Emeram.
The best wares on the market. Come and take a look.
Nih. Misi.
Welcome. Menhard sent me. He said you still have the sword-fighting Brotherhood sword, and it belongs to him now.
Henry is just... That's going to be a little bit of a problem. I don't have the sword anymore.
What? Who'd you give it to?
Nobody. I was so angry when they appointed Menhard to run the guild that I threw it in the rubbish heap outside the
Ya
city.
ampun, dibuang sama dia.
You have no idea how much I regret it. Especially now. I'd rather put all that bad blood behind me. Do you think you could forgive me? So we could be friends again?
Tumben jadi kalem sih Emeram. We are not friends and never will be. We'll see. Alright.
Alright. The sooner we stop arguing with each other, the sooner will the sword-fighting hall function properly. So where is that sword?
Like I said, I threw it in the rubbish heap. Right behind the city gate, next to Rutard's. It must be there somewhere. You can go and get it. Me? Don't worry. You'll find it easy enough. I threw it next to a big bush.
Ya terus kenapa nggak dia ambil sendiri?
But if you dig down a little, you'll find it.
Fine. I'll go and take a look.
Excellent. Don't forget, the rubbish heap by Rutard's, beneath the bush. And stop by again sometime. We'll sit and have a piece of pork.
Kayaknya dia ngerjain kita deh. Nyebelin tuh orang. Kayaknya dia ngerjain kita deh. Tumben dia ngomongnya kayak gitu. Nyebelin tuh orang. Boleh nggak aku kill tuh? Dia menghilang nggak kalau aku kill? Aku curiga ini tempat sampah. Terbalik dulu deh ke rumah si nenek. Nek, aku lupa tadi Frederick Kumelnya di mana. Kayaknya emotnya tidak menyenangkan. Apa ini? Bener ya? Kayaknya kita dikerjain ya. Dia bilang kita dikerjain kayak si blacksmith Osina yang di Trotsky Castle. Magdalena.
Greetings, Master Henry.
Bukan. Mau ngomong sama Magdalena. Jangan doa dulu. Deh. Tidak deh. Dia kalau lagi jangan.
Greetings, Sonny.
Enggak, bukan. Spoiler gak ya? Boleh.
God be with you, Henry.
Si Frederick Kumelnya di mana? Ditipu. Kan? Setipe dia sama si blacksmith Osina tuh. Langsung aja chat dia lagi kalau bisa. Bisa ya? Coba aku lihat dulu deh biar lebih seru. Dia kan ceritanya si Henry nggak tahu. Kok aku nggak bisa ngomong sama si nenek ya? Aku nggak tahu lokasi si Frederick Kummel itu di mana gitu. Ya paling nanti kan pas battle ketemu dia juga. Nih ya. Ya kalau dia nggak sengaja buang, nah ya kan benar. The wild dog lagi. Dogo. Sabar Dogo. Daripada aku kill kamu Dogo. Bala, dikejar aku sama Dogo.
Come here.
Good job, Matt. Good job. Good job, Matt. Fight, 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 fight. Fight, fight, fight. Oh, ada 2. Kurang ajar deh. Oh, banyak. Pantasan ya kita disuruh ke sini sama si Emeram ya. Mana dia? Banyak. Pas banget posisi panahnya. Kenapa aku panah itu? Kasihan. Kok kasihan. Ini ya. Di sini dia buang. Ini kan tempat jatuhan. Setipe dia sama Osina. Ini nggak usah diambil. Suruh gali. Oh iya, tadi dia suruh gali daging. Oke, babi. Ini ya. Kurang ajar sih. Si Emerald.
Damn it. There's nothing here. Could it be by some other bush?
Jadi bau. Lucu. Oke. Ada 3 kalau nggak salah. Oke. Kita di TPA zaman dulu ya, tempat pembuangan sampah. Dua.
Nothing. How is that possible? Unless Emeram played me for a fool. I suppose I should try looking somewhere else. Maybe I got the wrong place.
Ya, ini sama tipe yang si Osina nih.
There's nothing here. Fuck, that bastard really tricked me. I won't stand for that.
Oke, saatnya ngamuk Henry. Save dulu sebelum chat. Oke.
I'm sorry.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Cuci muka di sini mana ya? Nggak ada tempat cuci muka di sini. Bau nih kita nih.
Careful.
Same to you.
Bau nih Henry.
I've traveled the whole world. Now I will tell you.
Nggak ada tempat cuci muka.
Did you sleep in a barn or what? Looking like that.
Sabar Bu. Ini dia. Save di sini. Oke. Yuk.
Are you going to bake bread today?
Knives for sale. I rue that. Halfdine.
Oke. Kita ngomong sama si Emeram nih dulu. Kita ngajar nih. Nyebelin banget ya. Beong sang sini.
Welcome, Goodman.
You bastard! Where's that sword?
God, you really went digging through that shit. You idiot, look at yourself.
Stop fucking around and tell me where that sword is.
You want it? Well, fine. Here's that sword of yours. I was kind enough to split it into 2 pieces so you wouldn't argue with Menhard over it.
You broke it? You bastard!
Watch your mouth, or my fist will be in it.
Oke. Fight nih nggak guys? Fight nih nggak guys? Mati sobin. Fight nggak nih guys? Shoot. Fight. Fighting, gas, sip.
Well, go ahead and try.
Then come outside. My friend here and I will be happy to kick your ass.
Oh, kerungu kan mainnya ya.
Fuck you!
Fucking hell! Show your stuff! You're no match for us, fucker! Wanker!
Mereka keroyokan.
There's no escape!
We got you, you whore son!